For decades, Bigfoot has haunted the forests of our imagination, a shadowy figure, too real to ignore, yet too strange to prove. But what if there's more to this legend than blurry photos and tall tales? What if the reason we've never found Bigfoot is because someone doesn't want us to? Behind the sightings, the tracks, and the whispers in the trees, a darker theory unfolds, one of secrets buried deep, evidence hidden, and voices silenced. Some say government agencies know the truth. Others claim science turns a blind eye on purpose. And still, the creature walks, unseen but never forgotten. In this episode, we dive into the chilling world of cover-ups, lost proof, and the possibility that Bigfoot's mystery has been carefully protected, not by nature but by man. The story of Bigfoot didn't just come from nowhere. Long before today's news and photos, strange tales were already being told, whispered by campfires and passed down through generations. Native American tribes across North America spoke of a giant creature living deep in the woods. The Salish people of the Pacific Northwest called it Sasquatch, the wild man, not just a story. To them, it was real, a large, hairy figure that stayed hidden but always near. When European settlers arrived, they too began to see things. Large footprints in the mud, shapes moving in the trees, strange cries at night. They called them wild men or forest monsters. In the 1800s, newspapers started reporting these strange sightings. But one event in 1924 truly shook people. A group of miners claimed they were attacked by ape-like creatures. Stones were thrown at their cabin all night. Heavy steps walked outside, again and again. The men were scared. They believed they had come face to face with something not human. Since then, the legend of Bigfoot has only grown. Something is still out there, and the forest has never stopped watching. Long before the name Bigfoot was ever spoken, the stories had already begun. Across North America, native tribes told chilling tales of something not quite human, something tall, hair-covered, always watching. To these tribes, this creature wasn't just a beast hiding in the woods. It was more than that, a spirit, a guardian, a warning. Some believed it protected the forest. Others believed it showed up when something bad was coming. It wasn't hunted, it was respected. In small towns and deep woods, people started telling stories of wild men roaming the hills, of strange screams in the night. Some said they were escaped slaves. These stories spread like wildfire. Tales that made men keep their doors locked at night. Stories that stayed with them long after the fire had died out. Piece by piece, the legend grew. Native spirits, old fears, and strange sightings melted together into one dark, shadowy figure. And from that darkness, the name Bigfoot was born. The modern legend of Bigfoot truly came to life in the late 1950s. That's when a quiet patch of forest in Northern California became the center of something no one could explain. In 1958, a construction worker named Jerry Crew was clearing land near Bluff Creek when he stumbled across something strange, massive footprints, far too large for any man. He brought a plaster cast to the local paper, and within days the news exploded. The creature now had a name, Bigfoot, and with that name came a storm of attention. Then in 1967, the story took a new turn. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin were riding on horseback through the same Bluff Creek area when they saw something move, something tall, wide, and walking upright. They grabbed a camera. The result was a short, shaky film clip that would become the most famous Bigfoot footage ever recorded. For decades, the debate has never stopped. Some say it's just a man in a costume. Others believe it's real, a glimpse of something science has yet to explain. For years, people across North America have told the same story. They've seen something huge, walking like a man, but covered in thick hair from head to toe. These aren't just a few stories. There are thousands. From quiet hikers to hunters, deep in the woods, many have claimed the same thing. The creature is usually tall and strong. Some say it's black, others say brown or gray. Some say it just walks away, while others say it stares before vanishing into the trees. But it isn't just what people saw, it's what was left behind. Large footprints are often found near these sightings. Some prints are so deep and detailed, believers say they're nearly impossible to fake. Others have found hair caught on branches. Scientists have tested these samples, but results stay unclear. Sometimes it matches animals we know, sometimes it doesn't match anything at all. Bigfoot was once a quiet shadow, hidden deep in the forest. But over time, the creature became something bigger. In 1987, a movie called Harry and the Hendersons showed Bigfoot in a new way. It wasn't scary. It was friendly, kind, and part of a family. People laughed, cried, and began to see the creature with different eyes. Still, the mystery didn't go away. TV shows like Finding Bigfoot and Monster Quest took the search to the dark woods. Crews followed strange tracks, recorded deep howls in the night, and listened for tree knocks in silence. Millions watched, hoping to see something real. In small towns like Willow Creek, California, and Fuke, Arkansas, Bigfoot became more than a story. Festivals were held every year. People dressed in costumes, shared sightings, and came together to keep the legend alive. Shops began selling Bigfoot shirts, mugs, and bumper stickers. Huge statues stand by roadsides, watching quietly. Bigfoot has become part of American life. Most people think Bigfoot is just a legend, or maybe an animal no one's found yet. But some believe there's a reason we haven't found real proof. They say the truth is being hidden. In 1958, the world first heard the name Bigfoot. Since then, strange tracks and stories have appeared again and again. But still, no clear proof. Some believe the government is covering it up. They say photos, bones, even real bodies have been taken away, hidden, all to protect industries like logging or to stop people from panicking. Others say scientists know more than they admit. Some may have found real evidence, but they stay silent, not because they want to, but because they're afraid. Afraid of losing their jobs, afraid no one will take them seriously. And then, there's something even stranger. Some believe Bigfoot is not an animal at all. They think it's something else, maybe from another world. Maybe it slips in and out of our reality. A being that walks between places we don't understand. That's why it's never caught. That's why it disappears without a sound. In 2008, two men from Georgia said they had found Bigfoot's body. They even showed pictures. But when experts looked closer, it turned out to be a rubber suit stuffed with meat and ice. Just a trick. So why do people fake Bigfoot? Some want fame, some want fast money, others just want to play a joke. But sometimes the joke goes too far. Thankfully, not everyone believes what they see. Groups like the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry have studied these cases. Many times, they've shown the truth, proving the stories were fake. Scientists have also tested hair and tissue samples people claimed were from Bigfoot. But every time, the results matched animals we already know. Bigfoot's legend is still alive, but not every story is true. For years, people have told stories of Bigfoot, but many scientists don't believe it. They say there's still no strong proof. No bones, nobody. No DNA that shows something unknown. Without real evidence, most experts say the creature just isn't real. Some also say it wouldn't be possible for Bigfoot to stay hidden. Big animals need food, space, and others to live and grow. Scientists believe a group of large creatures couldn't live in North America for so long without being found. Still, a few experts think the mystery is worth looking into. Grover Krantz, an anthropologist, studied large footprints for years. He believed some were real. He thought the details in the prints were too good to be fake. Jeff Meldrum, A professor who studies anatomy still looks at footprints. He believes there might be something more out there. Others disagree. They think most sightings are just mistakes. People confusing Bigfoot with bears, people, or shadows. Bigfoot isn't just a creature hiding in the woods. It's a symbol, one that says more about us than we think. To many, Bigfoot is the last piece of wild land we haven't touched. In a world full of roads and rules, it stands for freedom. It walks through the deepest forests, where humans still don't go. Some believe it's nature's final warning, a quiet reminder that not everything is meant to be found or controlled. Why? Because deep down, people want it to be true. The idea that something unknown is out there, something wild, something real, gives people hope. In a world where most mysteries are gone, Bigfoot still escapes us. It moves through the trees, always one step ahead. And maybe that's why the legend lives on, because it makes us wonder. Bigfoot is not just an American story. All around the world, people have seen creatures that sound very much the same. Tall, hairy, walking like a man, but not quite human. In the snowy mountains of the Himalayas, people talk about the Yeti. It's also called the Abominable Snowman. For many years, climbers and locals have shared stories of huge footprints in the snow and strange shapes moving in the distance. In Australia, there's the Yowie. This creature is said to live in the forests of the east. Some say it has glowing red eyes. Others say it makes loud screams in the night and disappears into the trees. China has its own legend, the Yeren. People say it lives deep in the mountains. Soldiers, farmers, and even scientists claim to have seen it, but no one has caught it. And in Mongolia, there's the Almas. This wild man is part of old stories. People believe it still hides in the hills, far from towns. These creatures go by many names. They live in cold mountains, thick forests, and quiet places where few people go. Whether truth or tale, Bigfoot's mystery refuses to fade. The deeper we dig, the more the shadows grow. If there's a secret out there, it's been guarded well. One thing is certain, this legend isn't leaving us. Not now, not ever.